G'day everyone, I'm Footy92 and welcome back to part 2 of the Footy Stars opening. And as you can see, right in front, we did pull, if you haven't watched the first video, we did pull a marquee. So Nick Caulfield, 26 of 70, so yeah, 1 in 834 packs I believe it was, so we got extremely lucky. So I put him in top loader, so if that happened, just in case. Alright, there we go. So let's get into the second half of the box. Got 18 packs. Let's start. So, can we get, we still can get a bang. We haven't got one of those from this box yet, so we could get a bang. Maybe a competition, or we've got a couple of competitions, so that should be hopefully all we get. Some milestones, some acetates, lots of game breakers, and then yeah, lots of holographics. So let's get into part 2 of this opening. So the opening 18 packs. Yeah. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend. I was completely and utterly gobsmacked from that one. So my first ever marquee pull. So very nice. As we get a burst, we've got Kane Turner. So we'll just get in the screen so you can see his name. And some base cards. And like always, I will sleeve these ones up, but I won't worry too much about the holo spells just yet. I'll do those off camera. Alright. Bit of stuff stuck on my finger and it went onto the mat. Alright. So as I said in the first video, I've got this from Select. They put them up online, so hopefully if you tried, you got yourself one as well, and hopefully you're getting as lucky as I did and got yourself a marquee. So got myself a Robbie Gray game breaker there. Not bad, not bad. I do prefer the Prestige ones that came out. They just made it look a little bit better, the game breakers, but I shall not complain. Awesome. Alright, and then next, be nice to get some nice West Coast cards. So I am a West Coast fan. I shall never say no. Noah Anderson. And we got, ooh, Jarman Impey. There we go, looking very swole, buff as all hell. Yeah, some of the caricatures are very flattering, and this is one of them because some of them are not. As we put it right next to the next one. Oh, where did I drop that one? It was just in front of the camera, I didn't see it, so I must have dropped it. Alright, Stephen Coniglio. Mr. Nick Nui, lovely. As we go into the next one, a Jake Stringer. As that leads me into the next topic I was going to discuss. Who do you think is going to win the granny this year? Who's going to win everything in 2022? Looks like it's going to be another season of COVID, obviously. So lots of possible hubs and games in front of crowdless stadiums and people being dropped because catching the COVID, and yeah, so who do you think is going to win it? As we go into the next one, there we go. I haven't seen this one before. Mr. Nick Blakey. Yeah. What's it saying? Yeah, it's going to be another difficult season for players, but it's what they get paid to do. So they adapt and play. After last year's granny in Melbourne, you would be hard pressed to think that they would not be up there again. So, and I've seen a few articles saying everyone thinks that Richmond's are going to be up there in the grand final. Melbourne, Richmond, I think Richmond's had their time. I think it's almost time for their rebuild. There we go. Just like Hawthorn before them, where they're up there for so long. It's time for the pendulum Time for them to go down for a little bit. I do think Sydney might make top 4 this year. I know, a little bit weird. Brisbane, up there again. Obviously Bulldogs. At the moment, obviously before the start of the year, it's probably like 5 or 6 teams. One of them teams, Geelong, I think might be on the way down. Let's get Jack Redden. And, oh, very nice. Dom Sheed Acetate. I would take that. I think the West Coast, my team, might just make the 8. But, yeah, I don't believe we'll be challenging for the title. I think our team's just past its scorn points. Plays a little bit old. Time for a bit of youth injection, and then have a title tint in like 5 or so years' time when everyone's in their prime. And yeah, next team maybe to make a title tilt, North Melbourne. I say that laughingly. Might be a while before they get up there. They might. Don't think it will win the wooden spoon again. But yeah, they did show promise this year, so okie doke. Who's going to win the wooden spoon this year, I think? North? Adelaide again? Maybe Gold Coast? They just never seem to get off the bottom. As we go, Mr. Sean Berglund, 400 game player, retired this year. Absolute legend. And we've got a Zane Cordy from the Bulldogs, the burst. There we go. Now we've got a few bursts, haven't we? I think we've got maybe, yeah, I think we got 5 or 6 last in the first half opening. So that on par. Maybe 1 or 2 more for this opening. Alright. As we go through the next one. Callum Sinclair. And we got ourselves another acetate. This one. Luke Mcdonald from North. Cool. Put that mess there. And the rest of the base. It's going to take a while sorting all these base cards. Probably the most annoying thing is sorting them. I know some people don't. That's probably a little bit of OCD that I have. I end up sorting Mr. Max Gort, Shannon, Reece Conker, and Ben Cunnington. I've gotten a few North cards lately. It's like a North themed half opening, is it? Maybe. Oh, had it in and it fell out. There we go. Alright, how many packs we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So almost over halfway. 18 packs. If my math is somewhat to be believed. Sean Hartley. More North. Mr. Zach Butters. Back Zutters. Jay Lockhart. And hello! We have the bang. This one is a Josh Kelly bang. I believe my very first bang that I ever got was a GWS. So this one will go next to this one. Yeah, that one will go next to this one, should I say? As I can't speak again. It's the shiny and rare thing. As soon as I see the shiny and rare thing, all my vocabulary just disappears. Do have one top load. I have 2 top loaders just in case. Have them safe. There we go. Josh Kelly. Move them to the side and put him right there next to the marquee. Whew, very nice. Very, very nice. Josh Kelly was supposed to be the next big player. He's still a decent player. I don't think he's gotten to that level where you think like Dustin Martin or Paddy Dangerfield in his prime and Gary Ablett, but he's a decent player. in the A tier as we get ourselves another acetate. This time Darcy Parish, who may end up being that real A type, triple A type player. As I lose my train of thought as I look at the card. All right, a couple more packs to go, and that will be the second half and all 36 packs for this box. Taylor Walker. The less said about Taylor Walker, probably the better. Let's go Marshall. Put him into a sleeve. Got 4 packs left. Don't know what else we could get from this box. I think we've got the bang. Got really lucky with the marquee. I don't know what else this box could produce in the next 4 packs. What could be a surprise? Lachlan Murphy, got another burst, this time with Tommy Lynch. I think we might have used all the luck, but you never know. 3 packs to go. This is always enjoyable, opening up football cards, just relaxing, good fun. You never know what you're going to get, so... Nathan Jones, retired at the end of the year, 300 game play, missed out on the grand final. Didn't get himself a medal, but that's the way it goes, doesn't it? So, and we got ourselves a Darcy Moore game breaker. That's why I believe, like, if you play any time during the year, you should get a medal. You help your team to a grand final, to win a grand final, you should be rewarded. And I think the AFL are thinking about moving that way, which is good, but it won't be good for the team from the previous year when they decide, because some players will miss out. But it's better in the long run if they do that way, I think. So as we grab ourselves another Starburst, Dan Hanbury. Very burst heavy, this one, which is not a bad thing. Take that. As we get down to the last pack. Bit of last pack magic maybe. What can we grab in this last one? Whatever it is, I am so happy that I got this box, because yes, as everyone I've alluded to multiple times, my marquee. Alright, let's get into the last pack of this box opening. Let's go Jack Viney, Ben McAvoy, and the last one is, there we go, Jack Gunston, 200 milestone. And the gold works really well with the Hawthorn colours. So, there we go, the last chase card. Okie dokie. Move that. Oh, that's just the pile of commons from this half. So you double that for the first half. Obviously a huge amount of hollows. Well, beautiful. Just go through what we got. Essendon, acetate, North. Dom Sheed is good. Let's just quickly go through them all again. Okay, breakers. The 7 bursts. Very, yeah. I was saying that some of the caricatures are flattering. This one is not. So, same with that one. So, yeah. And then, obviously, the big pull from this half was the bang. Very nice. Josh Kelly. There we go. I didn't actually look at the number. Number 62 of 210. But the big pull of the whole box was obviously the marquee Jack Caulfield, 26 of 70. Static. That was a great box opening. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm over the moon. Yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. How about leave a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win the granny this year, 2022? And on that note, I'll leave you to it. Cheers.